Is the 9th pick in the draft truly a curse, or could it be the hidden blessing that transforms the Raptors' front court future forever? We've just witnessed CBS Sports drop their latest mock draft bombshell. And let me tell you something, this could be the most pivotal center selection for our franchise since we passed on future Hall of Famers back in the day. The basketball gods seem determined to test Masai Ujiri's legendary talent evaluation skills once again. And there's this mysterious Maryland big man whose offensive wizardry and developmental trajectory suggest he might possess that rare franchise cornerstone gene that scouts dream about finding. But here's the thing that's got me absolutely fired up. I'm about to reveal the shocking details about why this prospect could either be our biggest steal or our most complicated puzzle piece. What's up, Raptors Nation? Quick Court coming in hot with another deep dive for all you basketball junkies out there. Hope you're all crushing it today, rocking that red and black, and ready to get your draft analysis fix. But before we dive in, if you believe the Raptors are gonna absolutely nail this draft pick and finally get the missing piece we've been searching for, smash that subscribe button right now and drop a like on this video. Cause let's be honest, us Canadian fans have been through the ups and downs together, and we know when Masai has something special brewing. This is where the real Raptors family comes to get the deep analysis that goes beyond the headlines. The kind of breakdown that separates casual fans from the die-hard believers who've been bleeding red and black since day one. We're not just talking stats here, we're talking about the soul of this franchise and what it means to be part of Raptors Nation. Every single subscriber in this community gets access to insights that'll make you the smartest person in your group chat. And I need you to join this elite squad of true believers. How exactly does a 6'9" freshman from Maryland fit into the master plan that Masai and the front office have been quietly assembling? Drop your predictions down in the comments right now, because I've been studying the film and connecting dots that nobody is talking about yet. Seriously, stick around until the end, because I'm about to break down an offensive skill set that will absolutely blow your mind about how this prospect could transform our second unit. So here we are, just over 2 weeks away from draft night, and CBS Sports has the Raptors selecting Derek Queen with that famous number 9 pick. Now, before you start typing in the comments, yes, I know what you're thinking. Another big man with question marks. But hold up, because this kid is different, and I mean really different. Let's talk numbers first. Queen just wrapped up his freshman season at Maryland, putting up 16.5 points, 9 rebounds, and nearly 2 assists per game, while shooting an insane 52.6% from the field. But here's where it gets interesting. This dude hit the game-winning buzzer beater against Colorado State that sent Maryland to the Sweet 16, then dropped 27 points against the eventual national champion Florida. That's clutch gene material. Right there, what separates Queen from every other big man in this draft? His offensive IQ is off the charts. We're talking about a freshman who can facilitate from the high post, make crisp passes out of short rolls, and create opportunities for teammates without needing the ball in his hands constantly. Sound familiar? That's exactly the kind of unselfish basketball culture that has made us successful. Are you starting to see why Masai might be intrigued by this pick? Because if you've been watching our games, you know we desperately need someone who can come off the bench and instantly make our offense more dynamic. Queen fits that profile perfectly. Now let's address the elephant in the room, his shooting. The kid shot only 20% from 3 this past season, which immediately raises red flags about spacing. But here's what the mainstream analysts are missing. Queen's value isn't in stretching the floor, it's in creating advantages through his passing and post moves. He's got legitimate skills scoring with both hands around the rim and sees the floor better than big men twice his age. The comparison that keeps coming to mind is a young Al Horford. Not the most athletic guy, but someone who understands basketball at such a deep level that he makes everyone around him better. Queen has that same basketball intelligence, that same ability to make the right play consistently. But we gotta be real about the concerns here. At 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, he's undersized for a traditional center role. His defensive limitations are legitimate. He's not going to be anchoring any championship defense as a rim protector. And here's the big question mark. How does he fit alongside Scotty Barnes when both players operate best in similar areas of the court? Do you think the potential spacing issues could be worked out with the right system? Because I've been thinking about this, and maybe the answer isn't trying to make Queen into something he's not, but rather building an offense that maximizes what he does best. Think about our most successful lineups over the past few years. They've all featured players who could make quick decisions and keep the ball moving. Queen absolutely fits that mold. He's not going to dominate usage, but he'll make the right play every single time. That's valuable in today's NBA. The historical context here is fascinating too. The Raptors have had the 9th pick 3 times before. Tracy McGrady in 1997, DeMar DeRozan in 2009, and Jakob Poeltl in 2016. That's some serious talent at this exact draft position. Could Queen be the next success story? Here's what really excites me about this possibility. Queen thrives in ball movement heavy systems, which is exactly how we want to play. He can facilitate from the elbows, create looks for others, and doesn't need high usage to impact winning. That sounds like a perfect culture fit for what we're building. What do you think about the fit with our current roster? Drop your thoughts below, because I want to hear if you're as intrigued by this prospect as I am. The defensive concerns are real though. Queen lacks the lateral quickness to switch onto the perimeter reliably, and at his size, he's not going to be intimidating anyone at the rim. But maybe that's not what we need from him. Maybe we need someone who can come in, run the offense through the post, and create easy buckets for others. If Masai and the front office believe they can maximize Queen's strengths while hiding his weaknesses, this could be a brilliant selection. The kid has advanced offensive instincts for someone so young, and that basketball IQ is something you can teach. The question is whether we're ready to be patient with his development and build a system that showcases what he does best. Because if we are, Queen could be exactly the type of high character, high IQ player that transforms our second unit into something special. So what's your take, Raptors Nation? Are you ready to trust Masai's evaluation skills one more time with a prospect who might not fit the traditional mold, but could be exactly what we need? Smash that like button if you think Queen could be our hidden gem. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because draft season is heating up and you don't want to miss any of our deep dives. Let me know in the comments what other prospects you want me to break down before draft night. Until next time, keep that Raptors pride strong, and I'll catch you on the next one.